Hello everyone, it's Tana and welcome back to the channel. I put Jackson's chalk drawing up there real quick so I could just talk to you. Stay tuned to the end of the haul video for this month's giveaway, and I hope you enjoy the haul. So first up we have IULE watercolors from Etsy. If you have not checked out her Etsy shop or tried her watercolors, I suggest you do so. I really love them. And I believe I've used them in a couple videos already. So, moving on. I know I didn't leave a lot of time for each item. So, and I'll explain that in a minute. So these are, I believe, like mats you can run through a silhouette cameo. But I bought them to cut down and put inside my Misties and to use with the Tim Holtz non-slip mat. And I'll do a video on that. And then I purchased from Amazon Pink Fresh Studios slimline strip dies, because I've been finding myself wanting strips for things lately and I'm not the straightest cutter. And then I needed more masking paper, so I picked up the Gina K Designs masking paper, and I was creating my first ever ATC cards. For those of you that don't know what they are, they're artist trading cards. They turned out really cool, but I needed a stamp for the back of them, so I purchased that. And then I was surprised to see that Amazon also had the Spellbinders foil quick trimmer, but you can also use it to like cut sentiment strips and stuff, so I'll be curious to see how that turns out. It comes with two blades, one for foil and one for paper. And then I needed some slider dies. If you ever see me do a slider card, I always use other dies as slider holes, so I figured it was time to pick up a set. And then I saw these Corn Whiskman had those Sure Grips. I bought them for the bottom of my trinket trays so they wouldn't slip around my desk. And I might have shown these watercolors already, but I purchased them off Amazon. They're metallic, not glitter, like the paper says, but I was looking for metallic, and I really love them. They're really nice watercolors for the price. I also picked up some ink stands, the most used inks, the ones I use the most, from Inkstand Shop. I plan on getting more. And those mini blending brushes, I wasn't sure how often I would use them, so I purchased a cheaper pair off of Amazon first before I go ahead and buy the more expensive ones from the craft companies. And we'll see. I haven't used them yet. And then I did a quick order through scrapbook.com for some more heavy-duty alcohol-friendly cardstock, and then alcohol marker-friendly cardstock, and some I purchased, or they gave them to me free, some of those really skinny foam strips. I did pick up some Barely Art glue. Everybody raves about it. So far, I'm in love with it. I really do love it. So I'll probably pick up some more of that. And then I saw from Corn Whiskman, once again, a company I had never heard of before called Stamp Anything. And I really loved the sets that Corn was creating with, so I picked up both of those and the little arch stop slider die set. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys, but I did that mainly because of that fence. I really loved that fence, so I wanted that. And she had some pretty decent prices and some cute items as well. I won a giveaway from Not Too Shabby, so I purchased that stencil, and I'll show you, there was a stamp set from Honeybee that I got that I'll show you later on. And then I had a big order from Altenew. This was kind of like my Christmas gift. Big, expensive wise, but not, I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, you all know when you start filling your cart, it adds up quick. So I purchased two of the birth signs dies, Virgo and Cancer, and I picked up the wax seal, the one that said hello, I believe, and the ones that you just light and drip the wax onto. I haven't tried it yet, but I really want to. And then the stamp sets are kind of self-explanatory there. I'll make sure I put the names of the stamp sets on the screen for you guys before I post this video, because I'm going so fast so you don't get bored, but I'm not really having a lot of time to talk about every item. So, moving on to another Amazon order, I picked up a Pink Fresh Studio solid hot foil plate so I can use the negative pieces from my hot foil dyeing, or hot foiling. And I also picked up this Van Gogh black watercolor cardstock. There's not a lot of black watercolor cardstock out there. I already own Stonehenge, and then I wanted to try the Van Gogh. And I believe I might have showed you these first two sets from MFT already. I bought them during one of their clearance or, deep sale deals. with the coordinating dies, which you guys know I don't buy often. That's how cheap it was. And then this hay stamp set was free, and I bought the hay die. And then I purchased this cute stamp set. I love this stamp set. I've been wanting to get it for a while. And like I said, I'm going to have to put the names on the screen for you guys because there's just so many things that I don't remember the names of all of them. There's 2 different packs of pattern paper here. I believe this one is like wallpaper designs. And the second one is like everything rainbow. So I really love the bright colors in this paper pad. And then my order from Simon Says Stamp. They gave me this bag free, actually. It's a really cute bag. I might pack up my electronic plugs and stuff in that when I go on my trip this week. Some color swatch stamps, and then that came with a little keychain with color swatch cardstock on it. I bought a lot of stuff for St. Patrick's Day and then just didn't have time to use it, but I will be using it in upcoming videos because, you know, it could be for anything, not just St. Patrick's Day. Good luck cards, stuff like that. And then I purchased these like arched dome dies. I've been wanting to add another shape to my nesting dies for a while now, and these were perfect. They have just the right amount of dies to make it worth the money. And then I purchased a few sentiment dies from Simon. Here for you, feel better soon. Oh, bleep, you know, as in belated birthday or I forgot your birthday. And the Gnome Lucky stamp set, which I did use this in a video you guys recently saw. And I just love how that little guy is the U in Lucky. And then we have a paper hug for you. And did you ever notice there's not a lot of St. Patrick's Day stamps and dies out there? I recently did a video with that GINA design stamp set, so you might want to check that out. I picked up some gift card slots for Christmas cards, which then I ended up in the hospital, so I did not get a chance to use them. But I hope to use them soon. And then I did purchase all the new Tim Holtz Alcohol Pearl inks and the, I believe it's rose gold alloy, and some more blending solution. And I have, like, this is a couple orders combined from HONEYBEE. So I picked up these 3 packs of confetti sequins. And I can't see the screen. You guys might be able to see the names on those, but I'll make sure I put the names on the screen, as I've said multiple times. And I know this isn't a rabbit hole order, but I did purchase every color of Rabbit Hole Designs bunny bowls. They now have multiple colors. And I use these dishes for so many things. Putting die cuts in, putting sentiment strips in, putting sequins in. They definitely come in handy. I picked up an extra black and white glaze pen. And this came with my order. I thought it was super cute. I usually give these to Riley, the color though. And I picked up some more thin foam tape strips. Those come in handy when you have a really small frame or something for shaker cards. This is a stamp set that I purchased with my giveaway prize from Not Too Shabby. So I picked up this one from them. And then I picked up these stamp sets from, I believe it was the latest release from HONEYBEE. I picked up the coordinating dies to go with this set as well. And then I picked up those seed packet stamps. I don't think that's a name, but you know, it'll be up there. I really fell in love with those. And the seed packet die has been sold out of everywhere I've checked. So I saved one of my seed packets from planting my seeds for this year. I'm going to try to do it myself. We'll see how it turns out. We have the Dragonfly set, and then this, I love this die set. I don't have any die sets or a lot of die sets with greenery in them, so that's why I got that. And I had been looking for a mini trimmer to sit on my desk, and everybody was out. I had one in my Amazon cart, and then it sold out and was unavailable. And it turned out that HONEYBEE did have one in their tools section, so I bought that as well. I picked up my first Hero Arts kit in a while, and I really love the surreal look of this kit. I haven't been able to use it yet, but I'm really dying to make a couple cards. This is the type of card that my sister Laney would love, and her birthday's in August, so it might have some of those images on it. And that's everything that came in the kit. I mean, even the kit paper, where it gives you the contents, is cool looking, the front and the back. I purchased the Tim Holtz blower tool for alcohol inks. I tried buying a cheaper one a couple years ago. It just kept breaking. So I went with the real deal. And this pink tape, I cannot say enough good things about this Thermoweb pink tape. It's sticky enough to use more than once, more than twice. I think I've even used it 3 or 4 times before I've had to throw it away. But it's not sticky enough to rip your paper. So I just love it. I've been using it for everything. And I did pick up some of Simon Says stamps, double-sided adhesive in 1/4 inch. And I finally bought some more powder, refill powder for my Rabbit Hole Designs powder tool, which is by far my favorite powder tool. I'll never use anything else. I picked up some of the Altenew detail blending brushes. I needed something super small, and that does the job. This was a gift from my daughter's friend, Bailey. She picked up some acrylic paint markers for me, and also a mug that says, "I'm a crafty bee." I won't say the whole word. You guys get the idea. It's now my favorite mug. But these markers are pretty cool. You can color on anything, and there's certain things that you can bake, like glass, where it sets the marker. And I have my distress order of the latest color. We have both the regular distress and the oxide and the refills. And I have to say, I was hoping for a new green or yellow, but the pink is pretty cool. I placed another order from Stamp Anything around St. Patrick's Day because they had a sale, and I picked up this flame stencil. It's the first one I've owned. I don't have any flames. And I believe this one's called Quilted Elegance and Graffiti Splatters. And I showed one more, but I'll have to go back and put the name on the screen. And some itty bitty yellow beads, which are good for shakers. I placed an order with Kindred for their Highland Traveler stamp set and the Standing Stones die because my oldest daughter's really into Outlander. And I actually made her a light up pop-up card, which I will post on my Instagram after she receives it. It's going in the mail this week. And it even has a little list on the back of what the Scottish sayings mean. I picked up that toilet paper enamel pen from Stamp Anything and added it to my box. And I won a giveaway for Missing Stamps, and that's the stamp set I won from their latest release. I thought that was pretty cool. I bought a whole bunch of markers. These aren't even all the markers I bought, off and on from January to now, and some refills as well. So I'm finally building my refill collection. And I picked up this stencil from Pink Fresh Studios. If anybody knows if this has a coordinating stamp set, let me know. I couldn't find it on the Scrapbook Pal website. I do know there's a die to cut it out, which I want to purchase as well, but I couldn't find the stamp set. I bought their Diagonal Stripes hot foil plate, and I bought a Copic marker color swatch, set of color swatch cards. I do have them swatched out in a binder, but this is convenient for leaving on the desk if I'm looking for color combinations. That's why I purchased this. And I believe it was under $5 for that. I finally broke my die cutters from MFT. That's the tip snapped off. So I purchased these from Simon Says Stamp. And I picked up some Stickles glitter gel. I believe it's Galaxy. And we'll see if I like that. And this is the Tim Holtz, what is it called? Non-slip grid mat. I can't remember what it's called. But I'm going to cut it up like he showed on his video and use it for ink blending and stuff like that. And I'm going to combine it with those green sticky mats that you saw in the beginning. I did purchase a few things from Simon's new release. I believe this is called Sunglass Sun Die. And then I picked up the Fancy Mom die. And then I picked up that 6x6 rubber stamp that looks like a quilt, dimensional quilt. I know I'm getting the names wrong, guys. There's just too much stuff to remember. Let's see here if we get a glimpse of the name. I really do love rubber background stamps. And then I purchased an order from Brutus Monroe, who I do not really order from. We have this Pink and Main rainbow embossing folder. And you'll see me looking at this thing like, what? When I was looking at the inside, it looked like, you know how you get an embossed side and a debossed side? It looked like the popped out part on both sides was meeting each other. And I'm like, well, how is it supposed to emboss the cardstock? So I ran a piece of paper through. It worked fine. I don't know what I was looking at, but it was lining up the way it should. So, excuse me, moving on. See, I looked at it for a really long time. I gotta laugh at myself because I'm like, I was like thoroughly confused. It really looked like both sides popped out parts met each other, which wouldn't make any sense. And then I finally got a stick. I've been looking for the Brutus Monroe stick and stamp mat. I've been looking for the Misty stamp, sticky grids. They were all sold out. And I finally found one. And then I purchased more from Amazon. I decided to try the Spellbinders. You can hot foil those and die cut them and stitch in them. And do you think that's enough embroidery floss? I'm not sure. So it's giveaway time. Leave a comment below with your Easter or spring traditions. You must state whether you're in the U.S. or international. Giveaway closes April 30th, 2022, and I'll choose a winner about May 15th. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.